Hello 12th standard students, welcome back to chapter 1 applications of matrices and determinants. In exercise 1.5 we are going to see our third sum, and there is a correction here. Instead of 4800 in the second line you make it as 5000, and the third bond is not 600, it is 800. Now we'll proceed with our problem. Therefore 3 bonds, they are investing in 3 bonds, total amount 65,000. So let us take the price of each bond be x, y and z. So x plus y plus z equal to 65,000 is going to be your first equation. And second equation you are going to frame with your interest 6%, 8% and 10%. So 6 by 100 into x plus 8 by 100 into y plus 10 by 100 into z is equal to, here they are given as 5,000, and now multiply throughout by 100, you will get 6x plus 8y plus 10z equal to 5 lakhs. And then when you divide, 2 is common, divide by 2, you will get it as 2,50,000. That is going to be a equation number 2. Okay. And now coming to the third equation they have told us income from the third bond is 800 more. So our third bond is 10 by 100 Z, and minus second bond is 8 by 100 Y equal to 800. Multiplying throughout by 800 and then dividing by 2, you get this as the third equation. So in the third equation there is no x. Okay. Now we can write Ax equal to B. So first equation is 1, 1, 1 and this side 65,000. Second equation is 3, 4, 5 and 2,50,000. And our third equation is for x you have got 0 and y it is minus 4 and 5 for z, and the unknowns and the constant this side. Okay. Now here this should be 40,000. Okay. Okay. Now coming to our column 1, here this is row 3 already I have got a 0. So you are going to change this 3 into 0, that is row 2. So row 2 means row 2 minus 3 R1, and R1 you have got 1. So you multiply by 3 and subtract, and you get the new row 2 equivalent matrix as 0, 1, 1, 1 and 65,000, and 0, 1, 2 and 55,000, and third row remains the same. Now you are going to bring this minus 4 to 0 in the second column, last element. So R3 you are going to change R3 plus 4 R2 since it has got minus sign. So 4 into R2 gives you this value, and when you subtract you get your row 3 as 0, 0, 13 and 2,60,000, and this is in row echelon form. Now you are going to separate this into our Ax equal to B. So what is our A? 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 13. This is going to be our A, and our x is x, y and z, and our constant is 65,000, 55,000, and the last one it is going to be 2,60,000. Okay, this is going to be our constant. Now we are going to use our back, isn't it, back side elimination. So what is going to be your first row you are going to take? It is going to come from downwards, back side. Okay, so they say back side substitution. Okay, so first you are going to take row 3 because there is only one element. So considering row 3, x and y are 0, so you get 13z equal to 2,60,000. Okay, dividing by 13, 2,60,000 divide by 13, you get the answer for z as how much? 2 times it goes, isn't it? So 20,000. So z equal to 20,000 is going to be your value. Okay, so the third bond is cost is 20,000. Now we will substitute in R2. Next backside substitution you are going to do R2. So taking R2, you have got one element x is 0, so you get y alone, y and z alone. Y plus 2z equal to our second constant is 55,000. Substitute z plus 2 into 20,000 equal to 55,000. Now 2 into 20 will give you 40,000. Therefore y equal to 55,000 minus 40,000. So your answer is going to be y equal to 15,000. Okay. So cost of y second bond is 15,000. Now you take your first row R1. It is all 1, 1, 1. So R1 is x plus y plus z equal to 65,000. That is the first statement that we are given. Now we are going to add everything. Substitute for y, x plus 15,000 plus z is 20,000 equal to 65,000. So 20 plus 15 will give you 35,000. So x is equal to 65,000 minus 35,000. Okay. So our x value is going to be again 35 minus 65 will give you 30. Okay. 30,000. So when you add all these three, 30 plus 20, 50 plus 15 will give you 65. So your answers are correct. You can write y equal to 15,000 because our first equation we know it is equal to total is 65 and our z equal to 20,000. Okay. So you can just verify by putting in the simplest equation. So this is how you use your Gauss elimination method to evaluate the three system of linear equations. It is nothing but you are writing the augmented matrix A comma B. Okay, here this is our A comma B. Okay, and then you are doing your row echelon form, and you know what is row echelon form. So reducing the elements below the principal diagonal to 0, and it should be in the increasing order from row 2 to row 3, and then separating again into Ax equal to B. You use your back substitution method to find out from row 3 first row 3, then row 2, then row 1. Okay, and thus you get your solutions. Thank you.